Welcome to KREM News at Noon. I'm Laura Papetti, and we begin with this national news. O.J. Simpson, the former NFL football star and actor who was accused of his ex-wife's murder and then acquitted, he died on Wednesday. He was 76 years old. In social media posts, his family said Simpson died because of his ongoing battle with cancer. CBS's Bradley Blackburn looks at the life of O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson was a football star who became a media sensation. He won the Heisman Trophy at USC before an 11-season NFL career with the Buffalo Bills and the San Francisco 49ers. In 1973, he was the first player to rush more than 2,000 yards in a season. After retiring from the league, Simpson launched a successful career as a sports broadcaster, film star, and ad pitchman. But in 1994, the world watched police chase his white Bronco on LA's freeways. His ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend, Ron Goldman, were found stabbed to death. Simpson was accused of their murders, and his televised trial became a global event.
And of course, the infamous moment at the trial that I think none of us could ever forget was the day he tried on the glove, and that the glove did not fit.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
Not guilty of the crime of murder.
A jury found him not guilty, but his reputation was forever tarnished. In a civil lawsuit from the victims' families, he was found liable and was ordered to pay millions in damages. In his later years, his book, If I Did It, garnered headlines, and Simpson served prison time for a 2007 Las Vegas robbery. He served 9 years in prison before he was paroled in 2017. His family said when Simpson died, he was surrounded by his children and grandchildren. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News.
News coming in the last 12 hours. The Latah County Sheriff's Office says they disposed of a live grenade in Kendrick, Idaho yesterday afternoon. Deputies say family members were cleaning out a deceased relative's home when they found the grenade. The explosive disposal unit out of Spokane was called in to assist. Deputies say they were able to confirm that the grenade was indeed real and they were able to dispose of it. Happening today, the Washington Department of Corrections is having a graduation ceremony today for 5 canines and their handlers. 3 of the dogs are certified to find fentanyl. They'll now earn a spot on the front lines to find fentanyl in our state's prisons, jails, and the community as well. Also happening today, the Spokane Parks and Rec wants your feedback on the proposed renovation of the High Bridge Dog Park. Brandon T. Jones went to the dog park to talk about what's expected to happen tonight.
Yeah, well, tonight's meeting is the first of 2 open house review sessions to discuss the designs and plans for renovating some of our local dog parks here at High Bridge Park right now. I'll step out of the way. You can see just how active it is. A lot of people rely on this dog park for their dogs, all the pet parents out there in our communities. But previously, the Parks Board approved a new dog park on Upriver Drive, but that was being reconsidered. The Upriver location has a resolution that shows neighbors don't support the development. Also, due to its proximity to the river, it would require a smaller design. So that leads us to tonight's meeting. The department has proposed reinvesting in the current dog parks like High Bridge Dog Park. Right now they're finalizing a design for what they call major enhancements and improvements. The park is 9.3 acres and meets their commitment to parks at least being 5 acres here in this particular area. And then tonight's meeting will take place at the Central Library in Conference Room A at 6:15. Another meeting will take place next week for more feedback opportunities involving the small South Hill Dog Park displaced because of school construction. That meeting is scheduled for Thursday, April 25th as well at Peppersack Middle School. But for now, reporting at the High Bridge Park, Brandon T. Jones, KREM 2 News.
All right, Brandon, that was good to see all those dogs out enjoying a little bit of sunshine. And now we have Thomas Patrick here to talk about the sunshine for all of us, dogs and humans as well. What do you know, Thomas?
Yeah, nice bit of clearing. In fact, lots of blue skies over my head because this morning it started clear, it got cloudy so fast, and I thought that would probably be it because we have this huge system that is throwing that cloud cover at us. But look what happened. Nice little clearing. It's almost centered directly over Spokane, right at the very tail end of the loop. I don't think it's going to be perfectly sunny all day long, but no weather issues. Really, if we're splitting hairs over how much cloud cover there is in the sky, we're usually in for a pretty nice day. We're at 56 right now, Spokane 55 out in Coeur d'Alene. I do see 60 in Pomeroy already and 62 in Othello to mark the warm spots currently for the inland Northwest. We should all be able to get into the low 60s this afternoon, even if it does end up mostly cloudy. But again, a nice day today. Little extra cloud cover compared to yesterday. I do think it clouds over pretty good for this evening because we will start to see the beginning of that next storm system. Could see a rain chance for tomorrow. We'll show you what areas have the best chance for rain overall coming up in my full forecast in about 10 minutes.
After a very tense 3-hour hearing, the judge presiding over the Moscow murder trials is pushing back Bryan Kohberger's change of venue hearing well into the summer. The Latah County judge announcing yesterday that he's not ready to make a decision on whether the defense team tainted potential jurors with a survey. The prosecution is arguing that the survey violates the court's non-dissemination order. The defense also presented a PowerPoint that deals with change of venue that the state said it is not prepared to address. The judge spoke to both sides after the arguments.
It's something that I'm going to have to struggle through and figure out what to do. And I understand that there's some urgency to get that out.
We here at KREM 2 are working to find out when the judge's decision on the jury survey will be released. However, in an effort to give both sides more time, the judge has set Kohberger's change of venue hearing to June 27th. We have some continuing coverage, continuing on a high-profile case. The first witness took the stand in the trial of Chad Daybell, the Idaho man accused in the deaths of his late wife and also accused of killing 2 of his current wife's kids. JJ and Tylee were found dead on Daybell's property in 2020. Their mom, Lori Vallow, was found guilty on the same charges in spring of last year. Opening statements started yesterday, both sides essentially providing a roadmap to jurors about what they can expect to hear.
You'll hear about a pivotal date that set in motion the deaths of Tammy, Tylee, and JJ. October 26th, 2018.
Don't be distracted by speculation. Don't be distracted by guesses or assumptions or hunches. It all comes down to facts and evidence.
The trial is expected to last 8 to 10 weeks. Daybell is facing the death penalty.